Hi, I'm Callie McPaul, and I'm going to be talking about collection policy and self-censorship. So first of all, what is collection policy? Collection policies explain how to make decisions about what materials should be added to a library's collection. They help because they set a criteria for purchasing books, ebooks, audiobooks, kits, makerspace materials, and other products that might be needed in the library. They help to determine what to buy, where to store it, and how patrons can get access to it. It serves as the foundation of a collection that supports an equitable, inclusive, and learner-centered environment. And collection policies should be updated regularly. Library collection policies are important because they help determine the types of materials that should be added to the collection. It really helps to set standards for the materials that are being bought. It helps protect the library from biases, whether that is self-censorship or biases coming from the community. And it creates a procedure for reconsiderations or challenges of the materials. If a parent, faculty, or community member has issue with a book, there just needs to be steps that are followed to ensure that appropriate measures are being taken in the review process. What is self-censorship? Well, self-censorship is when librarians attempt to avoid controversy. They do that by creating less public, restricted offshoots within their library's collections, in which they will keep material that they think may possibly be challenged. Self-censorship can be really dangerous for libraries because it goes against the ethics of librarians. We're here to make sure that we're providing unbiased materials to all of our patrons, and self-censoring materials keeps us from doing that. Self-censorship can ignore collection development policies. It takes biases or perceived biases from the community and puts them in our libraries so that we restrict materials about certain subjects from our students. By self-censoring, we're keeping stories out of our libraries that may be relatable to only a select few students, but those few may find the stories to be extremely helpful in their personal lives. It also keeps students from being able to consider differing viewpoints by shielding them from those outside opinions. The article that I chose about self-censorship is called "They're So Stinkin' Popular, How Could You Say No? Graphic Novel Collection Development and School Librarian Self-Censorship." This article discussed the court case Board of Education versus PICO, where it was decided that libraries are different educational spaces than classrooms, and therefore the materials that are considered appropriate in each of those spaces may be different. It talked about how most challenged books are geared towards children, teens, or young adults, and because of the visuals that are included in graphic novels, they are more prone to censorship. Even though scenes may be described extensively in words, it's a completely different experience to view them in pictures. Because of this, librarians across the country are having to look very closely at the graphic novels included in their collections. Some librarians are placing graphic novels in restricted sections of their libraries, and some librarians are requiring parent permission to check out graphic novels. Some librarians have even made changes in their graphic novels to make them cleaner. It's been found that a lot of the justifications that librarians have for removing books are often really vague, like saying a book is too violent, or there are too many cuss words in it. Too many could mean one, or it could mean 10 to different librarians, and so these justifications are leading to self-censorship. The article "Children's Collection Development, Good Books or Books Kids Like" talked about how librarians need to supply books that have quality or appeal, but ideally it will have both. Some quality books may only be appealing to a select few students, and that's all right. And many books that children are interested in have the elements of quality books. I'm going to take what I learned from the article by asking myself different questions when I'm considering the purchase of a book. So first, will the book keep kids engaged? And that could be engaged through independent reading or a read aloud. Number two, does the book have benefits to including it in the collection? And third, Does a book contain characteristics that make it a good representation of quality literature? Is the story interesting and does it make sense? Is there a lesson to it? If you would like to learn more about what I discussed, you can look into my references. Thank you.